All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the singles matchup, or the singles part of Riptide 13. I am Dylan. I am your stream operator, and temporary commentator. I won't be commentating while in game because I have no idea what I'm talking about, so don't ask me about stuff like that. Um, but I hear either Planette or Funny Boy's gonna be up on commentary, so once they hop on, you will hear them. At our first matchup on stream is Solo versus Stu. Seems like a good match, so please enjoy. Thank you.
Stop! Samus! Three, two, one, go!
Anyway, to the match. We got the Pac-Man, the Pockets back, and we got the ZSS.
So far, stock's still even.
Yeah, they're going surprisingly even. I have a feeling Stu seems to be jumping a lot. I have a feeling Stu really doesn't like the fire hydrant just being on stage at all times.
Well, that's the point of the fire hydrant. It's supposed to be.
I have a feeling that that's what Stu is struggling with right now because it's pushing Stu around, it's messing with their like normal flow of gameplay.
Because of the water pump, of course.
Yeah. Stu's trying to space with Zare. I have a feeling they're trying to get the sort of kill confirm.
Yes, and we're dealing with a bit of lag over here.
Yeah, we can't really see the game that well.
But so far, neither of them can find a kill on the other. Still at 105-7 even.
Landing a lot of safe moves on each other so far, just trying to not overcommit. I see Stu trying to go for like neutral B and down smash occasionally. I have a feeling they want to just get the kill already.
I think Stu is trying to go for their.
There's the up B.
Oh, there's the up B.
There's the other way, so that would not kill at that percent.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
And that caught him. The late hit of down smash. That would kill for sure.
That down smash that actually does linger a bit, so it can't really catch you off guard if you're not ready for it.
I can tell that the fire hydrant's giving Stu a pretty hard time, but Stu's so far trying to mitigate that by jumping over and just running right up into Pac-Man's face.
Oh, and Pac-Man takes it.
We didn't see how they got the kill.
No,
the stream is lagging.
No, we didn't.
Got a back throw. Oh, no tech, so there's the nair.
But as you can see, Stu is trying to keep Solo away from the hydrant just to avoid it entirely.
Because Pac-Man has good aerials, but the thing is that he has to be an advantage for them to be very useful.
And a Zare to back air takes it our way. Was that lagging?
Yes, it's lagging pretty bad. It looks better now, but I'm not sure.
CCSU Wi-Fi sucks, isn't it?
Unfortunate.
But as we have this, we have Stu in advantage right now.
Stu's doing a good job of keeping Pac-Man in disadvantage. Pac-Man should probably like try to nair fire hydrant and to get out of the situation and kind of make Stu approach again, because that's when Stu seems to be struggling the most. But it definitely seems like Solo's in a bad position right now, and can't really do much to get out of a bad position except play well and hope that you get out of it.
I mean, up smash, sour spot, we'll take it, but
on the down B right there.
He's really getting these sour spots on these smash attacks.
I haven't seen many of these neutral Bs land, but if one does land, I have a feeling that it'll just be in the end of this game.
Neutral B to up smash, no.
Yeah, because I have a feeling instead of Stu expecting it to land, he's just using it to say, hey, I'm going to preserve the space of the stage, and you can't be here, to kind of like limit Solo's options.
Yeah. I can only agree.
Oh, and he did the mix-up. He's occasionally, Solo likes to occasionally do some weird angles with side B.
But gets caught by the up smash.
It was a very good scoop. Up smash. Up B. I just assumed you said up B, honestly.
I am very out of it tonight.
I think that's it. I think that's game. Yeah, you can barely see it. Imagine me just giving you play-by-plays from over here.
But we're just watching the screen, like I'm just having the lag. I'm just gonna look it directly from the screen itself.
One of the screens is currently displaying the game, and so we made a joke that one of us, like, we just have a conga line of people just telling each other what happens, and then we can tell what's happening on commentary.
For that, bye. Oh. Oh. It'll only be just me, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, fortunately. And welcome to your 97 FM. 97.5 FM.
All right, so apparently everyone on commentary is playing, and we have no one on stream. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. We should be starting back up in a bit, hopefully. So just give us a bit. Thank you.
battle.
The most stupid matchups in the game, in my opinion, because you have a lot of good moves. And so
Oh, we're high. We're our mic's working.
So one thing about Incineroar versus Incineroar Ditto is that sometimes it feels like rock, paper, scissors because you'll throw out a move that would hit another good Incineroar move.
Right, yeah.
And then like you'll find yourself like using a move in a situation where like you wouldn't expect to use it. Like sometimes you'll just use neutral B just in neutral just because it would beat the option they're going for.
Plus, I think playstyles must, like, a lot of Incineroars like to sit back and wait because that's what sort of thrives on. But you can't do that when you both want to do that, right? So one of you has to go in.
One of you has to go in.
I like the double taunt, you know?
Double taunt.
The respect.
I believe this is the Cat ult for Big Dog.
Alright.
Side B.
We've got
down air.
now he's got a ledge guarding situation, you know, a ledge trap. Incineroar. Oh my gosh.
A little late to the party, but you know, better late than never.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna figure out.
I think that was unintentional. Tries to go for a little F smash after that.
And we got a little down throw, neutral B as well. That neutral B having
that. I don't think it's gonna kill. Yeah.
No, it won't. It'll definitely do like what? 50%.
Yeah, it did a lot. Oh,
Cheeto fingers.
He definitely should have air dodged something.
6 a.m. has a commanding lead. He has completely figured him out, I think. Honestly.
I think after game
will
one,
he get a 3-stock with 26%? No, he won't.
He
gets hit by the cheese. Yep. Can't blame him. 6 a.m. is taunting in real life, you know, as we speak.
The down air?
He's fine.
He could have gone for it. He could have gone. If he knew where 6 a.m. was going to be, he could have killed him at 0.
I don't know if he would have had enough time.
I don't know. Fair.
And the neutral B out of disadvantage, a very fast, very strong option.
Yeah, the 6 a.m. has no rage right now, but 152 is 152. I think I've talked about this before. Incineroar has a lot of base knockback, but he's kind of lacking in the knockback growth with a lot of hacks. So you'll think, oh, this is gonna kill for sure, and then this is gonna kill for sure.
60.
Yeah.
And just like that, a quick 2-0.
But like I've seen situations where like, oh, he's revenge side B, but because it was from the other side of the stage, even though the opponent was at like past 100, it just didn't kill. Just like a lot of the time, moves you'll think will kill just won't because there's not enough knockback growth. But
unfortunately for Big Dog, that side B did indeed kill. And we've got Incineroar. Incineroar, they're both Incineroar. We've got 6 a.m. Sorry, I have to attribute Incineroar to 6 a.m. He is the man, the myth, the legend.
Okay, yeah.
Incineroar's taking the set.
Because you see, Big Dog, he does not have
Big Dog playing a cat.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of ironic when you look at it.
At the very least, he's not a duck hunt man.
True. True. We don't need another duck hunt. Not after Adrian. I love you, Adrian, but I'm so tired of your duck hunt.
Stop playing duck hunt, please.
He's gonna like watch this back and then hear me say that or something. I'm gonna tell him that in real life too at some point. I'm gonna go and be like, don't play duck hunt, please.
Please refrain from ever playing duck hunt.
I hate it, but I will hate it. He used to play it against me a lot when I was just running Zero Suit, and since duck hunt is small, yeah. Since it was a little small, you know, duck hunt, it was harder for Zero Suit to land on him, you know, and he knew that, so. Alright, so we've got a couple matches going on. We've got, let's see, Imago, which is called to a set. Who else do we have? Playing, let's see, I think Faunus and Tay is currently playing as well. I see Zoo and I think Chazborn right now going on at. I think those might be all the currently active matches because I can't see someone over on that fourth setup. But I also don't have my phone on me, so I can't check the matches that are brought.
You need the one with the Monos?
Hold on. One moment.
On the stream setup.
Oh, sheesh.
You want your
Ice
controller?
climber sneak. Oh, I'm just gonna.
Wait, there's
waiting for the
something-
camera to come up. Yeah, that's Toucan.
What?
Yeah, cool. In the blue. Bro. All right, so coming up on the stream setup, we are gonna have Toucan Jirachi versus GSIS. No. Now, Toucan, I know personally, and Toucan is a very solid Ice Climbers player from around the, I believe it's Norwalk kind of area. And he also has a secondary Pyramithra. I believe we're likely going to see the Ice Climbers for the most part. And I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm not certain if he's still working on that secondary Pyramithra. But it'll be Ice Climbers versus Snake. And I'm thinking this matchup's got to be really strange, especially with things like Grenade. Gonna probably do a really solid job of separating the two Ice Climbers. I feel like it can't be all that great for Ice Climbers, you know? But, you know, as these two players put their tags in, you know, or probably just one. I don't know if GSIS is still on here. You know, we'll get going. You know, and I'm excited to see where everything goes. All right, so there's our Toucan Jirachi, Toucan. You know. It's all sides. Yeah. And then already. Now, Ice Climbers is a matchup that we don't really normally see a whole lot. Although I would like to say players like Big D, especially at the Ludwig Invitational, Big D made a couple really solid wins. Like I believe he had wins on Light, for example, and it looks like Ice Climber stocks are kind of going up, if that makes sense, you know. But it's gonna be really interesting to see what comes of these two players match, and we're gonna find that out pretty quickly. Alright, it looks like he has found his tag. Yes, so Toucan made his tag. It looks like GSIS has found his tag as well. Now, are we going to see a PS2 gentleman? We might not. And it looks like we are. Okay, the reason I think we may have not seen a PS2... The reason we may have not seen a PS2 gentleman was because that... PS2 is probably Snake's best stage. At least that's what most people say, including the Snake players themselves. In fact, whenever I fight Pelka, who is probably the best Snake in, I believe, Massachusetts, he'll always ask, do you want to do bans? You know, he won't outright say it, but he'll assume that a lot of people want to do it. Alright, so we've got Ice Climbers versus Snake. I swear I've said that like 30 times. Alright, and right off to the bat, we've got a bunch of grenades being thrown, you know, a lot of camping, and that jump side B, unfortunately not going to start a whole lot of the combo. But he'll get a second one, and it's going to give him a quick 70%. Now, he has to watch and make sure that he doesn't drop anything from up there. Yep, and a lot of grenades being put, but a good catch on the tech position will control him all the way up to the top, and the up air is going to catch it on the juggle situation. And just like that, only 33% on Toucan, and we've already had our first stock. Now Toucan, in this position, doesn't really quite have to approach, but will he get... he gets a side B. Does he have any desyncs? I haven't seen them, at least. We got up air, another up air. He's already at 70% once again, with only another like 15% added. Alright, yeah, so he just has to... Okay. Well, he went for the forward smash and for like a hard B trying to catch the landing of the side B, but it didn't quite work because side B isn't quite that laggy. He has a lot of movement. You know, it's tough to punish that. You know, you can't go for something that's incredibly committal. And now, hopefully, Toucan is aware of the C4 in the center of the stage, and something that I hope Toucan notices a little bit is that he can kind of just sit back a little bit. I mean, GSIS is down an entire stock almost to it, and he's still kind of trying to run away. So eventually he has to, you know, go to them. Oh, and that's going to be the kill on Mana. Jumping over the side, I mean the side B, the Nikita. Up with the side B, not going to quite hit all the way, and sometimes when it's just Sopo, it would put them into a tech position. Stream kind of lagging a little bit, so it's a little tough to see what's going on. But right now we have both players at kill percent. I see it in the air. Okay, and if that, oh, the fair just very narrowly not working out for him. And now he has to try and catch him on the landing. Does a little bit of V reverse, and the air dodge not going to go quite to ledge, but going to get taken by, I believe that's a down tilt. You know? And now, okay, not quite able to get a combo started. Okay, this might be dead. He has to be very careful to avoid. Okay, that is going to take Toucan's first stock. still looking really good for Toucan, you know? Although I gotta say, he can't let himself approach and fall into the kind of pattern that Snake is bringing up. In fact, if you could just sit back and kind of just shoot some of those icicles, you know, the Mr. Freezes. Yeah, you can't let yourself get too comfortable running in, you know, because that's what Snake kind of wants from you. All right, and the dash attack, but it looks like it might be punishable this time, and not quite. He did a turnaround down B and got completely F smashed for it, and all of a sudden it's almost even. Now at this point you do kind of have to approach a little bit. Oh, I see a little DC, but not quite. Careful there. Okay, so he needs to definitely avoid getting trapped by some of these projectiles and take advantage of this ledge trap situation. Can he do it? Will he do it? Will he go over ledge? The other thing. Okay, not quite. But pretty not great. I'm just continuously talking for the most part. Oh my gosh, that was very close. Jesus, yeah, Jesus.
So stream's gonna be down for like 10 minutes.
Okay, dude.
After this game is over,
We'll just cut the commentary and stuff in. Okay. And just like that, I had to look away for a moment. But Toucan, even with the comeback coming down, he got a little bit impatient trying to get that last stock, but he didn't even need those other 2 stocks, as he did close it out in the end. Now stream is about to go down for a little while because anybody watching might also notice that this is kind of like a bit of a slideshow, at least for me. So we're gonna cut it for about 10 minutes, and we'll see when we come live again. I might not be here, I don't know, because I likely have a match to play at some point. All right, thank you very much for watching.